Alright, what's going on guys? Drew here from TechCubed, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a text box in Android. So what I'm going to do is take what we did last time, where we had the two screens and the button that transfers a string in between them. We're going to edit it just a little bit, so we can have a text box, let's say right here. Click this button. Whatever is typed in the text box will be transferred to our second screen. So this shouldn't be too bad, so let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is put in our text box. So if you go to activitymain.xml, we have the first screen with our button, we want to find under text fields. So what we could do plain text right here. We have a whole bunch of other options that you could play around with, but for now, we're fine with plain text. So I'm just going to place it right here in the center. And now it looks kind of small because we don't have anything written in there, but what we can do is we can go up here and we can expand it. So now, when you click that, it's going to match the parent horizontally, the width of the screen. So it's going to fill the whole thing with small gaps on each side just to make it look a little nicer. Now there's a couple of things we could do. We could add hints. We could have text already written in there. So what I think we should do, we should add a hint. And so you can look for a hint here, or we could actually go into the XML for the first time. So if you hit text down here, this is the XML code. It looks a little daunting at first, but if you look in further, it's just width, height, text, centering vertical, horizontal, that kind of stuff. So what we could do, we find EditText. This is our text box, and you can see it highlighted over here. So we can make a new line anywhere here. I'm just going to add a new line here, and all you do is type hint, and you see Android : hint. Hit enter, and now whatever you want the hint to be, we type here. So it could be type text, and all of a sudden it's going to show up here in a faded gray, and then once you start typing, it'll go away. So you can write whatever you want there. It's no big deal. So that's it for that. Now we'll actually go into the code. One thing to note is EditText is the ID, so that way we can reference it. So you go to mainActivity.java, and then right underneath when we named our button clicker, we want to do the same thing, but now with EditText. So make an EditText, and we could call it textbox equals a edit text, and then find view by ID as usual, and same as before, r.id. and edit text down there. So again, it didn't seem to put it in, but it's simple. Import android .widget edit text. All right. If someone knows how to get them to show up automatically like they did back in the day with Eclipse, please let me know, 'cause I'm not sure why it's not putting them in automatically all the time. But okay, now we got the text box. Now what I think we should do is right here where we put hello screen 2 to send, instead we're going to do whatever's in the text box. So what we could do is you could delete that and do text box, lowercase b, text box dot get text. And now there's one other thing we have to do, that toString. And now it's gonna say that there's an error just because it wants this to be final, just so it knows that nothing's gonna change. And that's like a Java thing, not too big of a deal for here. So that's it for that. And now everything on screen 2 should work exactly the same. So we can go and test this out. So I'm gonna hit run. All right, let's see what we get. As you can see here, it's the same open button, but now we have our text box here in a red. And when you click on this, we could type whatever we want. I'll type hello. And then when we push our open button, it opens up the second screen, transfers hello, and there we go. And remember, we can push this button and it finishes the activity. Awesome, works great. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have any questions, leave them below, and any suggestions for future videos. I'll put a link in annotation to my next video right here. Just click the Android screen. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching.